My name's Ollie Pike and I'm designing the Bible Society Psalm 27 garden at RHS Tatton Park, 𝗣𝗹𝗹𝗶𝗲. I first heard Psalm 27 at a funeral, which was obviously a great time of sadness, but it really spoke to me of hope and courage. And my favourite line in the psalm is to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. This really evoked ideas of the beauty in the living world and our natural world. The new life in nature and the ever-changing sort of life cycle, these are all reasons to be hopeful in our world. Being in touch with nature in places like our local churchyards is really important to me. These are all really restorative, hopeful places where we can feel protected and held by nature. I really love this bit of the churchyard as it really encapsulates everything about the psalm. There's the new life of all the wonderful planting and the textures and the lovely colours of the 𝗣𝗶𝗸𝗶𝗲, contrasted against the tombstone, which is reminding us of life's big questions and mortality. And then I'm under the shade of this magnificent yew tree, which is protecting me and sheltering me. And yew is also a symbol of immortality, again contrasting the tombstone. And these are all things that I want to try and translate into the garden. This isn't the exact plants that I'll be using in the garden, but there's similar sort of textures in these native grasses that you'll find in the garden. And I really love how they flow in the breeze. They're like a wave through the garden. They'll be put in the garden in drifts with these 𝗣𝗶𝗶𝗲s emerging from within them to really give this idea of flowing and calmness and rest. And then this is contrast against the evergreen textures of the yew, which stands above me. Everything in the garden is designed with the messages of the psalm in mind, of hope, protection, courage, reflection and guidance. Some of the stone in churchyards is really rough and others are really smooth like this. And this is Portland stone, which will be used in the garden. Some of the key words in the psalm are lead me in a straight path and set me up upon a high rock. And this is all giving me ideas of this Portland stone that will be in the garden. These will guide you through the garden as markers on the path. And these will become increasingly polished as you become closer to the protected and safe seating area to symbolize a journey through grief or turbulence to a place of peace and rest. This churchyard is really special for me. The house behind is my grandparents' house, and I've been coming here ever since I was a child, every summer holiday. We took flowers from my grandma's garden and we cut them and put them in arrangements in the church. My parents got married here. It's a really special place. I really wanted to capture the feeling of the space that I'm in right now. The seating area in the garden, you're led to it past the pillars and you're down, twisting into the sunken seating area, where you're wrapped and held by the planting and the hedging in the garden to make you feel really safe and protected, just as the psalm talks about. There's a line in the psalm that says, teach me thy way. And this is really, to me, speaking of ideas of reflection. And I really wanted to capture this in this space with the idea of these tactile, textural surfaces that you're in touch with when you're in this seating area to really give you this idea of reflection so that you can leave the space with a new sense of hope. During the pandemic, it was a local churchyard like this that I could escape to, and it was a place to personally contemplate and reflect on the things that were going on in my life. And this fused together with these ideas of the psalm, of these protective spaces, and if I can translate this into the garden, then I'll be really happy.